Hey. 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 That's Tuesday. Monday. Frantically Monday. Don't be like that. Monday. You talking about Monday? Talk about Monday though. Monday. Come on, right? Monday. Very good. Very, very, very good. Monday. Hey. Hey. I gotta get out of my shoes, man. Hey, it's been a long week. But yeah. Trying to find some flip flops up in here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What the hell? What's it? Moving pants. Oh, that's straight. Ooh. Nope. Yeah, the dog, man. That dog. The dog. His name's Smokey, isn't it? Yeah. Smokey the dog. They're bouncing the ball and Smokey got loose and bit the ankle and the lights went out. Yeah, man. That's Smokey right there, dog. That's Smokey. Put him up like that, bro. Look at that. Smokey, bro, man. Oh, shit. I want to get on my feet. My dogs are barking. Kind of like shampoo the lotion in it. What's it? Salon or shampoo conditioner. Or rolling it down. Yeah. Ay. This is the shampoo I've been using, right? You know, it's like the strawberries and cream. That's, you know, it's Alberto, you know. I still use some of this shampoo, you know. In case it has taste and good taste. That's my preference. Strawberries and cream. Yeah, man. See, that's what I like. Put this up in the trash bin. Microwave. It's all good, man. Backpack. Take it at my feet. What up? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. 3230. Wow, that's rare. 3230. Yeah, I like that. Yep. See what I'm saying? 3230, man. 3230. 3230, man. And the pocket dog. People running in the stores and fucking things in their pocket. Touch. I know, right? She like that. Try to do. Alright. More else. 3230. Okay. That is. See that bag? I don't even got socks too, man. Yeah, black backpack. And back up from this. Yeah. They said it cost $6,000 to clean this place up. Yeah, I'll put it back up. The backpack, and we can like, I don't know. Alright, what's that? Another like that. So I got room to dance and do the dance, you know? Dance. Oh, arthritis. Oh, arthritis. Not like that. Tag-free boxers, the one, and one pocket thing, bro. Yeah. Alright, what's else you got? Oh yeah, I need money. Dishes. Whoa. Well, just want to see what I got here. And these shirts. Oh no, got me a mouse over there. USB up the mouse. Nice shirts, dude. 3840. Nice little things there. Right. Hey. George, huh? Yeah, George. Oh, cool. Check them out, man. Check my shirts out, dude. Look at some fancy shirts here, dude. Quality, look at this. Yeah, cool. Ooh, that's nice. See them shirts, though? Yeah, man. And pocket, yeah, a pocket for it, too. Clothing with that, you know, walk up to like, you know, walk up to like, it's like I'm working for QVC. Yeah, right? Yeah. I used to live up in Victoria's Secret with my mom. She'd be shopping all day. And I'd be getting on the rack, right? Going like that. On the rack. In Victoria's Secret, right? Yeah. Those choppers be like, you know, the rack on the row and sneak out. Oh, I thought you were my mom. I used to do that. What's this? What's that shirt called? Upper Rail? Wrangler, yeah, I like Wrangler. Oh, the double pocket, yeah, oh. Oh, black shirt. Put my fingerprint on it. Put your fingerprint on it, you own it. Yep, what's up? Put your stink on it. Alright, man. Alright, so put that back. Hang up on there. Hang up on there, dude. Hang up on there, dude. Alright, man. So I thought of this little charade skit, right? You're fishing, right? You're you're like a 10 or 11 and you're fishing with your uncle, right? So you're fishing the first time, right? You're reeling it in. Uncle goes, hey, did you catch anything? Yeah, it's biting, it's biting. And you reel it in, and you catch like a little fish, right? So you get your little net and you pluck it, you know, it's the first time getting a fish, right? And you're so happy, you know, and your uncle is like, you know, like that, right? And the uncle goes, well, stay and turn around, let me take a photograph of it. So uncle's trying to take a photograph of it, right? And you're like that, right? Uncle's like taking a sweet time too, right? Like, and as soon as he goes with the camera flash, right? The kid, something in the pond that's like gobbles up the kid, nephew, uncle and nephew, right? Like, you know, the pond's back there, like this, like that, right? And something from the pond or the lake or whatever, the ocean, gobbles them up. Meanwhile, the uncle's like frozen, right, with his camera, and then he's just like frozen there, and then, and then the choppers come down with the, you know, like the badge, you know, okay, we got him to take him. He's like taking a camera, and they go through the forensics of the photograph. And he's like on a gurney, roll him out. They dig through the footage, and all you see was like an eye, an eye. He took the photograph, right? But he saw an eye from the pond, right? That's good, I like that. Yeah, right? So, thinking about Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, you have like we have Scottie Pippen as the Dungeon Master, Mike Tyson and Eddie Murphy, right? And Spike Lee. So it's a party of three players, and the Dungeon Master is Scottie Pippen, right? It's Pippen Dungeons, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, right? So Spike Lee devised a plan, right? They hustle up Scottie Pippen is the Dungeon Master, Mike Tyson is the role player, and Eddie Murphy's another role player, and Spike Lee, the director, he's another role player. So it's like that, right? And so Scotty's like, okay, so you see a corridor, and Mike Tyson's behind the corridor, and Eddie Murphy's talking that language, like the gargoyle language or lizard man language, or Eddie Murphy's the linguist. He has like a lot of languages and such. So the gargoyle hears the gargoyle language, and he's like, and then Mike Tyson's behind the door, right, behind the corridor, and he's gonna use his, give him an uppercut and a hook and knock him out, right? And he's hit the blow, Spike, you get his shoes, you get the loop, you get the scroll. So here we go. Eddie Murphy's like, the monster, you know, the monster's like, and Mike Tyson's like, boom, 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 boom. And little Spike Lee's like, well, I thought some movie skits too, like the cowboy movie, man. The guy has 6 fingers, 6-string guitar. He has 6 fingers for a 6-shooter and 6-string guitar. What else? 6 strings, 6 fingers, 6 strings, and a 6-shooter. 6 fingers, 6 strings. Yeah, that's it. So he goes to like this cowboy movie that's back in 1849, right? The beginning of it is like narrated by Garth Brooks, so it zooms into a mountain, and Garth Brooks on his harmonica, a little guitar, talking to the youth, the camping trip people, right? And he got the original content of music, and he goes, let me tell you a story that's been handed down to me. It tells you a story of 1849, right? And it goes back, it's a TV series, like the Shogun from the 80s, and, you know, Ewok show and the V, right? So it goes back to 1849, right? You got the people from the Lincolns, the Pinkertons, and the Imperial people from San Francisco, you know? And you got the cowboys, like Tombstone, Texas, right? West Texas, 1849. So I'm guessing that's after the purchase of Louisiana, or I don't know, anyway. So they're playing poker, and throughout the movie, you see people in the background, people react to poker winnings and such. But the main character could be Lou Diamonds, Philip, whoever, you know, the main character of the story, but it's not all about him, those other people in it too, right? So in the background, he's at the saloon, at the bar, at the, you know, whatever, people playing poker, but he doesn't play poker to the last minute though, last minute of the series. And in the background, people react to poker and they have a duel and they knock them out and such. So he goes to like the blacksmith. It could be like Ice Cube and his son, right? No, he's a gunsmith. He's a special colt. And Ice Cube is like the gunsmith, right? With his son, he's like an apprentice gunsmith, want to be like his father and such. And it's like West Texas. He's like a real, but he's a, you know, back in 1849, it's a different story back then. So he makes a nice gun for a six-fingered gunslinger, right? With a guitar and the six string and what else now? Six fingers, yeah. So and then you have the guy from the Trejo Tacos, the Mexican guy, right? He could be like the ancestor, visionary ancestor of Lou Diamond Phillips, right? And like Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? And he sees him in his visions, you know, in his dreams and such, and it guides him throughout the series, you know, the TV series. It could be on ABC, NBC, and all the devices and such. And it's like, you know, I don't know, it's all good. But it'd be like an event though. But at the beginning, it's Garth Brooks, campfire at the Grand Canyon. And it's like the year, it could be like present day or 1995, you know, back when, or right now, I don't know about right now, but anyway. So, you know, the Cowboy Days, 1849, you got the triads are after him. You got the Chinaman. He's in, you know, from San Francisco. They built the railroads at that time, but he's from China. The Chinaman's from China, but he has baggage from China with the Thai, you know, the mafia from China and such. But he's in like from San Francisco, but he like ended up in Arizona or somewhere doing like laundry and such. But he's wise though. He's talking to the main character. Told him a joke. He's smoking his pipe, you know, a regular pipe, not an opium pipe. It's a regular pipe. And he's like, yeah, and he's talking to his friend. He's like, oh, the Chinaman told me a joke, and I just comprehended it, you know. And he's still laughing. He told me a joke a week ago, and I just finally put two and two together. Yeah. So the last minute, at the last scene of the series, it could be like MacGyver or, you know, Magnum P.I. type thing. But the main character can be like, I want Lou Diamond Phillips, or the other guy, the guy that was in yeah, right? So he gets a woman, she's like a queen from Kansas City, right? She's like little Mitzi, queen of Kansas City. And she kicks off the third leg of the poker table, catches it, and it's a Remington shotgun underneath the poker table. But they didn't know, but she came down from Kansas City and such. You know, she kicked off the leg of the third table, catches it, right? And boom, shots the guy down to the ground, 1849. And all the guy sees was two holes in his chest, on his back, right? Through the corner, right? And all you see is that her walking, and all you see is her and a little dog, you know, come on, going back to Kansas City with a chest full of loot, you know? with the third leg poker table, kicked it, caught it, boom. She's a woman from Kansas City, right? Yeah. So you got these poker players from all over the world. You know, not all over the world, but you got Scottish people, you got Irish people. They got like, you know, it'd be a good Western movie though. What am I doing? I'm talking about that up. Yeah, so think about it, man. It's a good movie, trilogy, like Star Wars is 18, and it's stuck on 1849, right? And it's like been syndicated for like 20, like Cheers. Dun, 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 dun. So it's been syndicated for 20 years, and I can hear the people talking crap now. I know, man, you watching that, man? It's been on for 20 years, still 1849. Well, have a flush tone in the toilet, right? Mine would be my toilet flush tone would be the Cheers. Dun, dun, dun. Right? Yeah. Right. Alright, man. I'm gonna call it a day. I got the little blow up thing here. I've been had a week. Open that bath. Yep. Gonna put that on. Which remains operational. So I'm gonna like call it like I see it though.